Well, nonprofits have been struggling to stay afloat during this pandemic, some cutting staff, even services just to make ends meet.
But a local foundation is donating nearly $1 million to help them survive these tough times. Anayeli Ruiz has their inspiring story.
The pandemic has been tough on everyone, especially nonprofits. But in the month of June, Baroness Kennedy Kane Horn Foundation is surprising nonprofits in Houston with nearly $1 million in donations. Today's recipients were Korean Recovery Resources, Inc.
It is a check for $250,000.
They got a big $250,000 donation.
It's very important that we don't forget about these organizations, especially after what has happened in 2020 and going on forward now.
And struggle they did. The CEO says they had to cut staff and even services just to survive. But the services they provide help the most vulnerable population.
So what we do is try to give everybody a fresh start or a second chance at employment, in drug and alcohol issues, around homelessness, around anything that's going to get your life back on a self-determined path.
They help people like Vernon Spivey.
I was homeless for 10 years.
Vernon was living on the streets after he says he lost his job more than 10 years ago.
I didn't think I would ever want to be normal again.
That is until Career and Recovery Resources, Inc. offered him a second chance at life.
A lot of people don't understand that when you're homeless, you have no hope. A lot of people don't have no hope. Then these people come and give you some hope.
And now a year and a half later, Vernon has a job. He got his GED and he even has his own place to stay. He says he's grateful this organization never lost hope in him, even through the toughest times in the pandemic.
A person thinks that sometimes, you can't rebuild, but you can rebuild. You can start over anytime.
Career and Recovery Resources, Inc. says they'll use the money donated today to update the technology lab and fund other programs. As for the foundation, they'll be surprising 5 other nonprofits with big checks throughout the month of June. Anayeli Ruiz, KHOU 11 News.